Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Yahweh who the world inwardly calls God, Yahweh Shai who the world inwardly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of great millstone who has taught me this truth. I want to give peace and blessings to the top, to Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and rest of life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lord willing, brothers, get something from this video. Basically, I'm going to go into nukes, man, and kind of proving that like we always do, proving that the scriptures talk about this place being burnt, man, and it's nuclear missiles that's going to destroy this place. The scriptures describe bows being shot from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth. And I'm going to get a couple scriptures to kind of back my point. First scripture I'm going to start with is Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. And all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root or branch." So the day, it says a day is coming, okay? The day is coming that shall burn, okay? Now, we understand what happens to the proud. We understand what happens to the wicked, okay? What happened at the end of the prouds, the solution you get for being proud, the reward you get for that is destruction. Okay, the reward you get for being wicked is destruction. Okay, and these people are overly wicked. Now, don't get me wrong, you do got, us in this truth, which we fall, we fall, but we get back up again, man. But for the most part, we try. These people in this world don't try. So you got to understand that, look, though they that do wickedly, they're gonna be burnt, man, in that time to come. Okay. Now, when you go to Second Esdras, and we always get Second Esdras, but Second Esdras goes into deep detail, man, about the times to come. Okay. And I'm gonna get a couple scriptures on it real quick, just to back what I'm saying. Okay, it says, this is Second Esdras 15, and I'll start at 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world." Now, plagues, not only is plagues nukes, but plagues are, different diseases, different things that, people are going to get, in the time of the end. Okay, it says, "The sword, famine, death, and destruction." Okay, that sword. Okay, that sword can represent, a piercing instrument, but the sword that I'm talking about is the nukes, man. Okay, famine, death, and destruction. Okay. That's the time. So that's the time of the end. And we if you look, we're approaching those times, man. Just because you haven't been hearing about World War III like we have been hearing about it because this whole COVID-19 thing, don't think it's still not brewing. It's still brewing. Okay, this is 6. It says, "For wickedly hath exceedingly, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." Now the souls of the just, right, are the elect in the 1/3. Okay, it says, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive them unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Okay, in that land of Egypt is talking about America. Okay, because this place is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. When you go in the book of Revelations, to tell you that you don't have the word America in the scriptures, but spiritually it's called Sodom in Egypt. Sodom because, well, we all know what happens here. You got a lot of Sodomites here, okay? And then Egypt because this is the captivity of Israel, okay? This is another captivity of Israel, which is the last captivity. Okay, this is 11. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before." Okay, so that proves that this is Egypt because we're out of Egypt. Okay, but when you go to Deuteronomy 28 verse 68, it tells you that we will be led into Egypt again, but with ships. Okay, when you go into 11, right, it tells you that, and that's when we had got out of Egypt. So we've been led over here with. That was told to us when we got out of Egypt, Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. So now, with us being led into Egypt, okay, to fulfill that scripture, which we are in Egypt, because it says, that will be taken in captivity basically, but this time with ships. Okay, so what are we going to captivity at? On ships. We went here. Okay, and that's why this place is called Sodom and Egypt. Egypt for our bondage. Sodomy because you got a lot of homosexuality that happens in this place, which is wicked, purely wicked. Okay, which leads to destruction. Okay, this is 11 says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before and will destroy all the land thereof. Now this is 12. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. Now that plague and punishment is, guess what? At the end all be all is represented as what? The nuclear missiles. Okay, but let me go back to 11 just to soothe my point. It says, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Okay, part of the plagues that Egypt is going to be smite with not only is nuclear destruction, but sickness, war, martial law, race wars, right? Well, not really. I wouldn't say a race war, but like an all-out, race war, but wars, rumors of wars. You're gonna have a little bit of race wars in there, okay, with so-called racist so-called racist white people versus so-called blacks, natives, and Latinos. Okay, so you definitely gonna have that going on. I mean, it's happening a little bit now. It says this is 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So that's talking about all of the madness that's going to happen when it says there should be sedition among men and invading one another. That's destruction. That's martial law. Okay, it says 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay, but let me go down, because that's a different, that goes into, you can read that. It goes into, about destruction and then about martial law. But for this video's sake, I'm gonna get what I came for. Just to get to the point to make this video. I don't want to make it too long, but this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 13. It says, for strong, well, I'll start at 12. It says, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. Check this out. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Okay, so you got to understand. A bow is getting ready to be shot. Not just one bow, but 200,000, which is 200 million. And that's prophesied in Revelation by John. Okay, it says when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Okay, now if you look at it, a bow, no matter how strong an archer is, a bow, he can't shoot a bow from one part of the earth to the other part of the earth. So what bow is this talking about? I'm going to continue. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, which that word kindle means started. So the fire is started, the fire is kindled, and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth. So you got a bow that's going to kindle a fire. Okay, it says like as an arrow which is shot, a mighty archer returns. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows, great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Okay, because he had to come back, but it's a bow getting ready to be shot from one part of the earth to the other part of the earth, which is end all be all. Okay, and that's what we talk about as far as the scriptures. When you hear, that burning, her smoke being seen from the other nations, that's talking about America being destroyed, man. Okay, let me see. No. Consume away. Zechariah 14:12, it says, and this shall be the plague. See, plague. Or with the Lord Yahweh will smite all The people that have fought against Jerusalem, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, and what's going to talk? What's going to do that? Okay, nuclear missile, man. Okay, nuclear missiles. That's the end all be all. That's so this scripture. These scriptures are alive, man. It tells you the beginning, right? It tells you what's going on currently, and it tells you the end. That's why the Bible stands undefeated. Okay. So with that, man, Lil Willing videos edifying. Lil Willing brothers got something from this video. I want to give out. I want to say Tawadi Yahweh Shemi Al Shai for giving me the spirit to do this video. I want to say Kahala Yahweh Shemi Al Shai by Shemar Kakwadash. And I want to tell you, brothers, keep pushing, man. Stay up until we out this bitch, man. Keep pushing. Shalom.